Hey everyone, it's me, Jakey Jakes 99 here. Off to the collection now. This has been brewing for a long time now. I really started collecting all the way back in like 2018, 2019. This is the culmination of 4 years, about however long. Well, it's really been longer because I still have some games from my childhood all the way at the bottom that I had since I was, 10 or maybe even 7. I don't know. But basically the idea is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just go from top to bottom. Doesn't matter. I was originally going to try to do release stuff like, we got to start with my earliest thing, the NES. That's the earliest thing I have, which is about what we're going to start at. I'm not sure yet. I'm probably going to start with the N64 because this is all the shelf space I have right here. Like legitimately, I need to get more space. But that's why you see some games stacked like these. I'll go ahead and give you a heads up. This is my entire PS3 collection. I'll get to that soon. But I have games stacked on top because I'm just running out of space entirely. So, and then we'll finish it off with this very top thing. You can't see it, but this is all like the boxed stuff. Like I consider like nice stuff or just stuff that isn't in a normal game case like this or cartridge boxes, so it can save some space for all the normal disc-based stuff. So let's start with the N64 collection, which is a very cool collection to collect for. Start off with Excitebike 64 or the Nintendo 64, The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask. This is Superman 64 for the N64. Obviously, we're still there. I don't know why I keep saying that. I picked this one up not long ago. Banjo-Kazooie. This game, kind of a meme, big meme. But we have Gex 64. It is Mario Tennis for the N64. Super Mario 64. And last but not least, if you have an N64, you kind of have to have the Mario 64, the Majora's Mask, and Ocarina of Time. And that is all the Nintendo 64 games I own. The next set of games I have to look at now are my NES games. I only have 6. So we have first, Hogan's Alley. We have Mike Tyson's Punch-Out! Here we go. Classic pack-in title for the NES. We have Super Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt. The double pack here. Super Mario Bros. 3. Hulk Hogan game. Well, WrestleMania. The Legend of Zelda. The gold cartridge. Those are my 6 NES games. And we're going to put these back up here and get to the SNES. The first game I have for the SNES is actually the first game I really picked up for it. Kirby Superstar. 8 games in 1. It is Mega Man X for the SNES. Here we got Super Mario Bros. Well, Super Mario All-Stars, sorry. But here is Super Mario World. The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. And so now, I just now thought about this. I will now show you guys my Game Boy collection. Super Mario Bros. Advance 4, Super Mario Bros. 3. One of the worst names I've ever heard. Now, we come up to the exact same game, but twice. Super Mario, just Mario Kart Super Circuit. This is my entire Game Boy collection. Put those up there, and now we reach my Sega Genesis, which is another pitiful collection. But we have Fatal Fury, Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't have Sonic the Hedgehog 2, 3, and Knuckles, but I do have Sonic Spinball. That's all my Sega Genesis games. We shall now be moving on to my PlayStation 1 games. I'm picking up the original Driver. I think Driver is the one I had originally. But I picked up Driver 2 because I thought this was the one that was the game that I had when I was younger. But actually, I had the original Driver. Final Fantasy VII. Motocross Mania. Spider-Man 2 Into Electra. The last PlayStation game I have, it's going to be Spyro the Dragon. We're going to go through my DS games instead of top of my GameCube. Brain Age. But if you have Brain Age, you have to have Brain Age 2. Club Penguin. Herbert's Revenge. We got Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days, or 358 or something. I'm not sure exactly how you say that. My last DS game is Kingdom Hearts Recoded. Now we make it to the GameCube. ATV Quad Power Racing 2. But one of the first games I've ever beaten was Luigi's Mansion for the GameCube. Mario Kart Double Dash. Metroid Prime. And what I find funny about it is this little tidbit here. I gotta look at the camera. But it's the Target version. Here it is, right here too. Target. I think that's hilarious. If you have a GameCube collection, you don't have Shark Tale, I don't think you have a collection at all. Spider-Man 2, Super Mario Sunshine, and the last game I own, and I feel like a lot of these Nintendo ones are going to end with the exact same series, because I put these in alphabetical, so I put these in Z for The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. And I bought this one for $40. Now we're going to get into my 3DS games. Animal Crossing New Leaf, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, Persona Q2, New Cinema Labyrinth, and we got Pokemon Ultra Sun for the 3DS. We have Tomodachi Life. I fucking love this game. I was thinking about this before I started. I was like, what is my most pitiful game collection I have? Like, out of all the collections, which one is the worst one? And I figured it out. It is my PSP collection. Because this is the only PSP game I own. My parents were cleaning out a little shed, and they were just going through some boxes, and they found this. I have no idea if this game even works, but it's $300. And this isn't the movie, this is the PSP game. The only game I have for the PSP is $300. What a sham I am. Now we're going to move on to the Switch collection. It was 1-2 Switch. A Hat in Time. Among Us Crewmate Edition. We have Animal Crossing New Horizons. Big Brain Academy. Brain vs. Brain. I have Celeste. Doki Doki Literature Club. But we have Fire Emblem 3 Houses. It is so funny that Five Nights at Freddy's core collection, the first 4 games, is on Switch. The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I'm about to talk more about Luigi's Mansion. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. When the Mario Tennis Aces was announced back, I think this game came out in 2017 as well. I could be wrong. It might have came out in 2018. I could be wrong. So I have Mega Man X and I have Mega Man 11. So some friends came up for their birthday. They live out of state. We came up for their birthday, and I feel bad because this is the only game we played like when they were up here. But we played a lot of Miitopia, and this game is also hilarious. It was Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Most recent Pokemon game, Pokemon Scarlet. This game, Pokemon Sword. This is Pretty Princess Party, Shinron Kagura, Peach Ball. Time to rewind a little bit. I didn't show these off, and I forgot about these. I have Driver, what does that say? Renegade. Driver Renegade for 3DS, and Disney Princess. Where'd that go? There it is. My Fairy Tale Adventure for the 3DS. They're just out of things. I don't know. I never did buy these. I have them. Skullgirls Second Encore. We have Slime Rancher Portable Edition. Sonic Forces. Sonic Mania for the Nintendo Switch. Spiritfarer. This is Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Super Mario Bros. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Super Mario Odyssey. I love this game. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I picked this one up because I was like, ooh, look, Untitled Goose Game. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. We're gonna do PS3 first. I'm not gonna go into the order because typically it should be here, but this is legitimately all the PS3 games I own. Akiba Strip or Akiba Trip. One or the other. I'm not sure. It says here Akiba Trip. This is so cool. Dark Souls 2. It's a steelbook. Hyper Dimension Neptunia 5. This is this version. Right? 5? Victory? I don't know. Prince of Persia Trilogy. But this is not. This has Prince of Persia. I'm going to try to be careful here. But it also comes with all these other games. All these ones. So they're kind of just loose. So there's the Prince of Persia one right there. But we're going to go through this real fast. I also have the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Network Welcome to disc. Wanted, Weapons of Fate, Fight Night Champion, Batman Arkham City. And then the last game I got, and I need a PlayStation Move, like the camera move system, but I got this TV Superstars game. If you think of a PS5 and you think about the games you want on it, the first game you probably think of you want to get on the PS5 is 3D Mini Golf Remastered. I have Bugsnax. This comes from Fan Gamer. We have Control Ultimate Edition. I told y'all I'm a big From Software guy, so when I finally got the PS5, what was the first game I got on the PS5? Demon's Souls. But I have Final Fantasy Remake Intergrade, the Intergrade version. God of War Ragnarok. This game, I played it, I didn't play this version. I played the one on the PS4. Spoilers, I have on the PS4 as well. I played this version on the PS5 because there was a free little upgrade. But when I saw this and had different box art, I was like, you know what, let me get this one too. We're playing Sonic Frontiers, Soul Hackers 2. And then the final game of the PS5, I have Spider-Man, Miles Morales. We have Bloodborne. I have Catherine Full Body. We have Cyberpunk 2077. But Danganronpa Trilogy is Ultra Despair Girls. Danganronpa, another episode. The original, not the original, but the remastered Dark Souls. And for the longest time, I just couldn't find this game. And I guess you guys could guess what it is, but it is Dark Souls Scholar of the First Sin. We'll get around to it too after I play Dark Souls Remastered, because I want to play them in order. And that I put that in quotes because I first played Dark Souls 3. This next game, a friend let me borrow it. I just never got to, we played it together one time. We were going to play more together, but we just never did. So, Detroit Become Human. And now for the game I'm most excited to talk about, besides another one later on. Elden Ring. It is easily in my top 10 games of all time. This is how I originally beat Final Fantasy VII Remake, Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition, Galgun, Devil Peace. I have Galgun 2 for the PlayStation 4. He gave me God of War 3 Remastered. PlayStation hits God of War. Gravity Rush Remastered. With most games. And since I have Gravity Rush Remastered, I have to have Gravity Rush 2. We have Guilty Gear XRD Sign and Guilty Gear XRD Revelator. Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5 Remix. What a long name. Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue. What a mess of a name. Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. LA Noire. So this is Mega Dimension Neptunia 7. Minecraft from the PS4. I watched the anime for this. This is Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid Burst Forth Churogan Breath. I hope I said that right. I could have said that wrong, and I made the furniture float in my house. But I saw this game at the game store, and I was like, whoa, I didn't know this had a game. And then whenever I looked at the back, you know what this is a clone of? Clone of, I believe, Touhou, or like Ikaruga, or like those fucking games that just go hard. Like a ship, you get a control, and I'm sorry. I didn't mean to spike it like that. I lost all control there. Monster Energy Supercross 2, the official video game. Monster Hunter World. My third and final Neptunia game is Neptunia Virtual Stars. It is Nier Automata. I think that's how you say it. Game of the year. Game of the year. Yora? I don't know how to say it. The non-airy games. I used to skateboard. It used to be one of my hobbies I like to do. So, when I saw that this was a thing, I've seen Ollie Ollie before. I think I saw some other YouTubers play it. Persona 5. Persona 5 Royal. This game is basically Persona 5, just extra stuff. They don't change much about it. But I bought this one originally. But then I went to the store. I saw this one. I had to get it. This is the Steelbook version. Persona 5 Strikers. Now this is how I played Resident Evil Village. Sekiro. Shadows Die Twice. This was the first game I played on... I didn't even play it. You probably saw it. But I bought this game on the PS4. This is the first and only game I ever had for a second. And I never even played it. So I actually got this game for free. Shenmue 3, Skater XL, and then the last game on the PS4, and I haven't got a chance to play this one yet, but I have Uncharted Nathan Drake Collection, Halo Infinite, MX vs. ATV Legends, once again another motocross game, Batman Arkham Knight. My friend, he gave me this game because either he got it twice because at his mom or dad's Christmases, or he might have bought it and then he realized he was just going to get it for Christmas, so he's like, you want it? I was like, sure. So he got me this as a Christmas gift practically. And I never played it. Bioshock Infinite on the Xbox One. The Borderlands, well, not the Borderlands, but Borderlands, the Handsome Collection. Bully, Scholarship Edition. Dishonored Definitive Edition. Dishonored 2, the Limited Edition one, I guess. Doom on the Xbox One. I didn't even mention this when I mentioned Animal Crossing New Horizons, but it was so funny when Doom Eternal and New Horizons were releasing on the same day. Dragon Ball Xenoverse. There's no reason to go back to Xenoverse 1 when Xenoverse 2 exists, really. Sea of Thieves. Skyrim is definitely in my top 10 favorite games of all time. Elder Scrolls Online. It's Fallout New Vegas, the Ultimate Edition. Now this one, I talked about this game earlier a little bit, but this is the one I mainly played whenever I was younger. Flashback Arcade, Flashback Classics Volume 1, GTA 5. Halo, the Master Chief Collection, Halo 5 Guardians. This one's I told you about the Spider-Man 2 movie tie-in game. This is the really good movie tie-in game I was talking about. Well, movie tie-in, based off a movie, whatever you want to call it. Nickelodeon Kart Racers. What is this game? This is some of my favorite horror games. I love Outlast. And now I'm going to show these two games at the same time because it's the same game. And these are practically paperweights at this point. But we have Overwatch. I don't know why I was about to say Overwatch 1 and 2. Because it's not Overwatch 1 and 2. We have the Game of the Year edition. And we have the Origins edition. We got Prey. Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Rocksmith Remastered. Saints Row 3rd Remastered. Saints Row 4 Re-Elected, which is like the Ultimate Edition, and Gat Out of Hell, which is like a standalone DLC kind of deal. Skate 3 on one of the Xbox 360, Xbox One cases. This is also just an original print Skate 3 copy. The Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man 2. I played this one was another game I got for free on the Xbox One's Games with Gold. This game I was kind of obsessed with when I was younger because I don't know why, I was just kind of like into the whole I don't think you could call it vigilante, but like this kind of character. What game really made me like it? I don't remember, but I remember really thinking Thief was cool. Rainbow Six Siege, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5, WWE 2K16. So we're gonna be moving on to the Wii U, and this is only 4 games, so we don't have to worry about it too much. I have NES Remix Pack. Nintendo Land is the re-release or whatever, because it was packed in digitally, but then they actually released the physical copy of this game. Super Smash Bros. Wii U. And then finally, Wii Sports Club. Everyone really liked the bowling on Wii Sports. Like, everyone did. It was such an easy go. So, I think my parents bought this game for us because we loved the bowling, and they also liked bowling. They actually did some actual leagues and stuff back in the day. But, this game blows. I picked this up because, it's Fling Smash. You kind of have to have Fling Smash on the Wii. Game Party 3, 19 hit games. Mad World for the Wii. These next 3 are part of the same series. No, next 4. I forgot I got the next 4. I want to pick all these ones up because I remember seeing these as a kid, and I wanted to get it, but I never got around. I never did. But we have the My Sims series. I have My Sims Kingdom, the new My Sims Kingdom, I'm sorry. My Sims Racing. And then you have My Sims Sky Heroes. Okay, this is the weirdest one. Mario Kart Wii. Wii Sports. The original floppy disk, little cardboard case. If y'all know me, you've seen me get very angry at this game. The Biggest Loser. Punch Out for the Wii. Score International Baja 1000. Yeah, that's it. Baja 1000, the official game. New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Super Mario Galaxy. Mario Galaxy 1 had a sequel called Mario Galaxy 2. Super Paper Mario for the Wii. Wii Fit Plus, Wii Sports Resort, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Now, I'm going to get into my Xbox 360 collection, which is a pretty sizable collection, I would say. Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed 2. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood for the Xbox 360. Assassin's Creed Revelations. Even my history teacher mentioned this game in class one day. And it was kind of perfect because we were talking about like American history at that time. And he was like, oh, check out, y'all hear about the new Assassin's Creed 3 game? Assassin's Creed 4. I keep talking about Assassin's Creed, but Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. My dad got this game. He got Battlefield Bad Company 2. Burnout Paradise. This combo pack for Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2. Oh my gosh, 2. I'm going to say this now before I show you, so it's much more surprising to some. This is the only game, starting today, December 29th, 2022. This is the only game I've ever cried to. I've ever shed a tear. I was very close to Ragnarok at the end there, but I didn't shed. I was just like really emotional, but I was just like, nah, I don't cry to a lot of media, not to movies. But this is the one game that got me, and it's somewhat embarrassing that it is, but it's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. The only game I've ever cried to was a Call of Duty game. What is wrong with me? Dragon Age Origins. And this is originally how I played Xenoverse. I played not a lot on this. Like, I played this as much as I could until I got the Xbox One, and then I eventually upgraded. Dragon's Dogma. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Game of the Year Edition. The most I've really played was the entirety of like the Coliseum thing or whatever, and I like it, but it's nowhere near, in my eyes, as good as the game I've put a lot of time in. Fable 3, Fear. Halo 3 ODST. This is my first introduction to Halo, the Halo series, Halo Reach. Halo 4. My parents picked up this game for me because I liked wrestling, I was into wrestling, watched wrestling, and so what better game to get for your kid who likes wrestling than Hulk Hogan's Main Event. Just Dance 3. Connect Adventures. Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. The Lego Movie game. Lego, the Lego Movie game. No, Lego, the Lego Movie video game. Madden 08, Madden 09. And then Madden 10, Megamind for the Xbox 360. Minecraft for the Xbox 360. Mortal Kombat 9. Mortal Kombat. MXGP, the official motocross game. MX vs. ATV Reflex. Persona 4 Arena. Persona 4 Ultimax. Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Portal 2. I feel like this came along with the original Xbox like bundle I got. Prototype. The Xbox 360. I played the demo over and over again for Rage. Red Dead Redemption. You have Rogue Warrior for the Xbox 360. Saints Row, the first one. Saints Row 2. Saints Row the third. Skate 1. Skate 3. This next game, another game my little brother brought, and I remember like not liking it as much as Minecraft, but the more I think about it, I think Terraria might not be better. I think Minecraft is like way more simple and like easy to get and like just do things. But like Terraria, I've been really meaning to get me and my other buddy to play this game together just because I really want to try to play this game again. SmackDown vs. WWE, SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. WWE All-Stars. WWE 2K14. U-Star 2 in the movies. AMF Bowling 2004. Batman Begins. Cavaliers Dangerous Hunts. Hunting game in the original Xbox. It's a platinum hit apparently, so apparently it has to be good. Cat in the Hat. Dr. Seuss. Crash Nitro Kart. Dance Dance Revolution Ultra Mix 2. Enter the Matrix. Finding Nemo, the game. Flat Out 2. The original Xbox. Fusion Frenzy. Grand Theft Auto. San Andreas. Halo. Combat Evolved. The Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. I'm about to show you two different games here. Because I have NCAA Football 2005 and Top Spin. This is a weird double package, in my opinion. I don't think it can compare to Senran Kagura Peach Ball, but you know, it's a decent attempt at a pinball game, right? I don't know much about it. It's a pinball game that I have. Has the manual. It was paying only $5. Pirates of the Caribbean. Scooby-Doo, Night of 100 Frights. That's a lot of frights. This is hilarious too. Because this is definitely one of the best fucking games I own. Just kidding. But it's Shrek 2. Splashdown. Spyro, Hero's Tale. Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic 2. Star Wars, Jedi Outcast. Sudeki? Sudeki? I don't know. Tony Hawk's Underground. That concludes the original Xbox games. We have one more console to go through. And then we have all the things up here. 24, the game. Ace Combat, Shattered Skies. Well, Ace Combat 4, Shattered Skies, sorry. Alfa Romeo Racing Italiano. The ATV Off-Road Fury games. But I don't have the first one, but I do have 2 of the second one. And then I have Off-Road Fury 3. ATV Off-Road Fury 4. Buzz the Mega Quiz. Call of Duty Finest Hour. And I'll also go ahead and pull this one up. Call of Duty 2, the big red one. I've been playing this one a bit, but I also wasn't into Corvettes. But also, I do like Corvettes. But also, though, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I played this one some. It's a decent. I don't know if it's actually that good of a racing game. Destruction Derby Arenas. Def Jam Vendetta. DT Racer. Evolution Skateboarding. Fire Pro Wrestling Returns. This one, I talked about this as the sequel, but here is the original flat out I owned. GoldenEye Rogue Agent. Guilty Gear XX, Guilty Gear XX Accent Core, or whatever, however you say that. These were cool finds. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the next one too. Because I also have the second one. So, I have both 1 and 2 of Accent Core. Well, I'm pretty sure this is Accent Core. I'm pretty sure this is a sequel because they both have X's. Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock. I'm so happy I still have these, even if they're beat up like crazy. But I'm so happy to still have the original Kingdom Hearts for the PlayStation 2. Kingdom Hearts, Chain of Memories. We've reached my favorite game of all time. Kingdom Hearts 2. This is my original copy from way back when, and I am still huge fan. I'm playing it again on the 2.5 remix, and it's the final mix version too, but this, I put a lot of time and hours into this game. And then we're going to move on to LA Rush. Madden NFL 2006. Madden 09. Medal of Honor Frontline. Ford Mustang. MX Rider. MX vs. ATV Unleashed. NCAA Final Four 2003. Persona 3 FES. Persona 4. Pirates. Legend of the Black Buccaneer. Rock Band. I have Simpsons Road Rage, the Crazy Taxi clone. Sonic Unleashed. This was my SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. But there was Battle for Bikini Bottom. It's Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. I'd never even heard of Battle for Bikini Bottom until everyone was like, yo, Battle for Bikini Bottom's getting remade. Oh, I didn't even know that was a game. Because I played Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. Star Wars Battlefront 2. Tak and the Power of the Juju. Tetris Worlds. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. Here we are talking again about Tony Hawk's Underground for the PlayStation 2. I do like the story more in this game, but the gameplay in the second one is way better. Which, talking about the second one, here's my original copy from the days. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. Ultimate Board Game Collection. 20 classics from around the world. And that ends the PlayStation 2 collection down here. And so now, we're going to get to the top shelf. I'm going to talk about this one first because this next one's funny to me. This one, the Call of Duty Advanced War Atlas Limited Edition. It's a steel book and comes like a little art book. This one, I was blown away by this game, actually. Because, what the fuck, right? I'm going to butcher this bad. But, Kandagawa Jet Girls, I think. This game. I like to call these kind of style games. I didn't even mention this earlier, but hentai games. These games are just overly sexual girls and whatever, right? But this one's that, but with jet skis. This is the only thing I've ever seen it come in. It comes with the game, art book, and the 2 soundtrack CDs. I thought it was so stupid for the soundtrack, because imagine pulling up just listening to this shit. That's hilarious. But yeah, I'm gonna get to play in this game. I'm gonna fucking wait till stream to do it, but I have opened it. It's nice. I actually like this box a lot too. Let's talk about Donkey Kong Country. This was a cool find, but it's also one of my more expensive things. And I want to get the next two because they're also boxed at the game store. But they're over $100 each. Donkey Kong Country, box, manual, the whole 9 yards. What a cool find. Donkey Kong Country, it's a good game. I need to get around to playing it. And I've said that for every game. But what game I need to fucking play? Bubsy. Claws Encounter of the Third Kind. What a great fucking game. This game has the great idea to add fall damage to a 2D platformer. So if you fall from high enough, you will die. But this one doesn't come with the manual. But this box, like, look at it's in pristine condition. The Babusi. I like that. Somebody mod that guy. No way I can cram all my cool features on the back of this wimpy box. And this whole box, this back thing is insane. But yeah, this is a very, very good condition box actually. This next one was a cool find at the game store. I didn't know this existed until recently. The Grand Theft Auto 3 like double pack or whatever you want to call it comes with Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City. So this is cool. It has both on the back here. And you open it up to both games right here, both featured. And what's also cool about this find, it has interesting box art. So I couldn't ever really put this on the shelf by itself, which I would never do. But it even comes with both manuals. Fucking cool. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. He has such a long face. This is Mario Golf for the N64. And this is definitely not the original box it came in. This is such a reproduction cartridge thing, but this is an original cartridge. There's Mario Golf for you. I don't like it as much as I do like Mario Tennis, especially on the N64 version. But I do like the this box it comes in. It helps just keep it nice, and you kind of get the idea of it originally being on here. It has the back and the USB ESRB, so pretty cool. But now we're getting into the collector's stuff. And the first one I want to show off, Undertale, the collector's edition. This is one of my favorite games of all time. I remember, it's kind of crazy, I didn't even get into it that well. I didn't even get into it at first. Like, I watched, back in the day, I was the Jacksepticeye kind of guy. But I watched him play, I was like, it's okay. But then this Stuart Backus guy who's in my comments right now, he's like, dude, give it another shot. And so I watched more Jack, and then I fucking loved it. It was so funny. It's so well written. I love the characters, everything about it. This whole bundle thing is so cool to me. And I'm happy to have it. I have Saints Row Notorious Edition. And as I said, why the fuck do I have this? I don't know. I saw this, and it was only like an extra like $15, max $20 from just getting the new game. Like the game by itself. So I was like, fuck it. I might as well get this. So I got it. Hey, Bacchus, we need to get around to playing this. Because I bought it so we could play it, and look at us. We haven't played it. This one is in the collector's, but this one comes in a box. It is Nintendo Switch Sports. And all it is the Nintendo Switch game and the Nintendo, like this like leg strap. I only have this up there just because it's in a box like this. So that's kind of cool. And it comes with like this leg strap so you can play soccer with it. But Nintendo Switch Sports. I don't like this one nearly. Let me rank the sports series from Nintendo. You have Resort, and then Wii Sports, or the regular one. And then you have Switch Sports and then Club. I haven't played Club, so can I properly rank it? No. But at the same time, I've seen people play it. I'm just not a big fan of it. So I have Senran Kagura, Peach Ball. I haven't got to mention that one yet. That was a good find. That's actually next. But I have Senran Kagura 2, Deep Crimson for the Nintendo 3DS. This is actually the collector's edition. I got this for, not even $100. This is actually more than $100. Also, look at this fucking overboob. What is this? What is going on here? So, let me get around to this. I don't even know what all comes in this collection. Includes two disc CD soundtrack with 60 tracks. Imagine pulling up, bumping the Senran Kagura soundtrack. Double D edition. That's also what this is called, which is so funny. Double D edition. Bacchus says it's worth it. I would say as well. This one was a crazy find, though. I legitimately did not expect to find this, and I wasn't expecting to spend this much money this time around when I was going out to this game store. But they somehow had this copy. They somehow had this sealed, like out of nowhere. It just came out of nowhere, and this was a crazy find. Legitimately, I was like, no fucking way, y'all have this. This was a great fucking find, and it was completely sealed, completely brand new. I've unboxed it because I wanted to look at all the contents of it, and it was so crazy. This next one, I don't know. I told y'all, Kingdom Hearts 2 is my favorite game of all time. I'm playing it again right now. But this has to be the worst limited edition I own right now. This has to be one of the worst, like, collector's editions I own as of right now. There could be definitely worse, but legit, like, all this comes with, what does it come with? It doesn't even come with a steelbook, which the next thing I'm about to show you does. It comes with the game and this pin, and that is it. This whole box, and there's nothing else to this besides the game and that. But this is a good collector's edition. And I actually had this one originally, but it actually bothered me so much to the point where I had to, like, I couldn't have it no more. Because I originally had the deluxe edition for Kingdom Hearts 3. But the problem is that I didn't have the Kingdom Hearts 3 pin here. Like, when I first bought it, I was like, I don't need the pin. And then I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I was like, fuck, I need the pin. So I legitimately gave it, like, I sold it back. I traded it in for that version, for the 1.5 one, and I eventually found this one at that same store. Like, they eventually finally had it, and so I picked it up. This one's way better because it comes with the pin, the game, a steelbook case as well, and an art book too. And the art book's okay. It's nothing to write home about. Here we are with Shantae and the Seven Sirens. I am a pretty good fan of Shantae. I've only played like 2 of the other games. Half Genie Hero, and I watched Thwart Bacchus here play, what was it, Pirate's Curse? So, when they had a new one coming out, and a limited edition one at that, from Limited Run Games, I mentioned them earlier for the Celeste. It's all limited run, and I was like, oh, I want this. And so, this was a cool thing to have, and I'm happy to have this thing. I forget what it all comes with, though, and I don't really want to unbox it right now, because it's a lot. It's a lot of shit. Yeah, it's a lot of shit. But, I did pop this game in one day, but I haven't got around to really playing it a lot, but I do like it. I do like it. So, Shantae and the Seven Sirens. And we have one more major game to look at. And that is the game that took an entire year. I'm holding it up so you don't see it yet. An entire year to get to me. I ordered this in January 2021. And I didn't get it until maybe February 2022. This is the Scott Pilgrim. Oops, that's backwards. The Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the game. Complete edition from Limited Run. This was cool, but it's also so massive, and it's probably the most expensive video game thing I bought. Comes with a bunch of cool goodies, and comes in this cool little road case too. I thought you'd never get that thing. I didn't think so either. It comes in this cool road case that if it opens up, that's cool. Okay, I don't care what you say. That's cool. So, but it's also a pain in the ass when you just want to kind of get to the contents and it's just whatever. So this is so far the most expensive thing I bought for the collection. But I am very happy to have this in my collection, even if it took 10 years to get to me. I think I have a few more things in here to show you. Okay, cute. This right here, it's kind of funny I still have this. It's funny, it also says PewDiePie. But I wrote that when I was young and I could barely write, and I could still barely write. This holds all the loose games I have, well, just about. And so we're going to go through this one really fast. We're going to first go through here. So we have, and this is, I've obviously been trying to sing some more, sing in my band, and this is what's really helped me is Disney Sing It. It's it's a good vocal warm up, and I've never played it before. 101 Party Mega Mix. We're also one of the worst lowered games to be ever released. Mario Kart Wii. We have Ice Princess. I don't know exactly why. I think it's just we burned this movie onto here, and it's just always been in here. So, I mean, look at that. Look at that. Also, what the fuck is this? I should totally put this in and see what this is. There's nothing written on it. What is this? I have no idea. I hope it's nothing dirty. Gran Turismo 4. So I lied. I do have another Fallout 3. No, I don't have another Fallout 3, but I thought Fallout New Vegas was my only one. I apparently have 3. Game of the Year edition. We Play. And Viva Pinata. And that ATV game I talked about earlier, too. I have Saints Row, Get Out of Hell. Just the single release, you know. Assassin's Creed 2. I have another copy of that. MX Unleashed. This isn't MX versus ATV Unleashed. It's just MX Unleashed. Transformers the game, the PlayStation 3. It's super funny. I can kind of show this off some. My little brother got this at a yard sale one time. This says PlayStation 2 on it. So why was the PlayStation 3 version in this PlayStation 2 case? I don't know. Now I just have an empty Transformers 2 case and an unboxed Transformers PlayStation 3 game. I found this one not long ago. It was a what is this game called? 4x4 Evo 2, something like that. I played this one some as a kid. I got my dad to unlock the monster truck, and that's all I remember. I have another Just Dance game. It's Just Dance 2. And then Wii Sports. That Transformer game actually slaps, though. I remember playing it at my cousin's house. That's it. I never got to play that one because it was on the PlayStation 3. Oh, I have another Club Penguin game. Club Penguin Game Day and Six Flags Fun Park. 2 bangers, if you ask me. I Spy Spooky Mansion and Family Game Night. Fun. Ooh, I didn't know I had this. Madden 09 All Play, and Donkey Kong Country Returns. Here, Country Returns is pretty good. So, I actually didn't know I had that, but I probably will still get the physical. Well, the box, the case. We Fit, not We Fit Plus, just We Fit, and Def Jam Vendetta. This is the one I played all the time, but I have that new one. And Halo for the Xbox, which I did not play. I don't know how long we had that one. And then finally, this is not like a bad game. It's far from being a bad game, but it's my least favorite game in my collection because I would never do this ever again. I don't know why I did this when I was younger. Like, it wasn't even that long ago. It was like 2018. But I have Castlevania Dracula X. And this is a pretty hard game to find. The problem is that it's a reproduction cartridge. And so I'm like, why did I do that? I can't put this up there. It's not official. It's not the real deal. I could never put this on the fucking shelf. I did at one point. I'm now upset. It's not the real deal. And so I do not like this game. If I can find the original game, like, I will one day destroy this because it does not need to exist. And plus, I'm just looking at this graphic. The graphic looks awful. It's kind of brown. It's gross. So, this is my least favorite game in my entire collection. And that is the entire collection of games. Thank you all for watching. Go follow the Twitter, JakeyJakes99. You can find it there for updates or just the funniest tweets you've ever seen. Thank you.